Did you know that what your pet eats can directly affect not just their energy levels, but also their mood, lifespan, and even their behavior? Many pet owners assume that all commercial pet foods are created equal, but the truth is, understanding pet nutrition can make a world of difference for your furry friend. Welcome to HowExpert Tip of the Day, where we bring you real-world tips from our how-to guides on all topics from A to Z. If you want to learn even more in-depth strategies, examples, and techniques on this topic, check out HowExpert Guide to Pets, available at Amazon Audible, Barnes& and Noble, Google, Kobo, Apple, Spotify, and all major bookstores as an ebook, paperback, hardback, and audiobook. At its core, pet nutrition is about providing your pet with the right balance of nutrients to support their overall health. Just like humans, pets require proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals, but the proportions and sources can differ greatly depending on species, age, activity level, and health conditions. Understanding what goes into your pet's diet isn't just about preventing illness, it's about maximizing their energy, boosting immunity, and even enhancing their behavior. In this video, we'll break down what pet nutrition really means, why it matters, and the key things you need to know to help your pet thrive. First, let's talk about why protein is essential. Proteins are the building blocks of life for pets. They're critical for muscle development, organ function, and repair of body tissues. For dogs, lean meats like chicken or fish provide high-quality protein. Cats, being obligate carnivores, require animal-based proteins to meet their nutritional needs. A lack of adequate protein can lead to weakness, dull coats, and slower healing from injuries. One practical tip is to check your pet food labels for named protein sources at the top of the ingredient list. If it's too vague, like meat byproduct, it may not provide optimal nutrition. Next, fats aren't the enemy. They're essential. Healthy fats supply energy and support skin, coat, and brain health. Omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, for instance, help maintain a shiny coat, reduce inflammation, and even improve cognitive function in aging pets. A story from a dog owner named Mia illustrates this perfectly. Her Labrador retriever was constantly scratching and had dry patches, but after switching to a diet with higher quality fatty acids, his coat became soft and shiny within weeks. Remember, not all fats are equal. Avoid foods with excessive saturated fats or artificial trans fats. Another critical element is carbohydrates. While pets don't rely on carbs as heavily as humans, they can provide a good source of energy, especially for active dogs. Whole grains, vegetables, and fruits add fiber, which aids digestion and helps maintain healthy weight. However, simple carbs like fillers or excessive grains in low-quality pet food can contribute to obesity and diabetes. A helpful tip is to prioritize foods where carbs come from whole, natural sources, rather than byproducts or meal fillers. Vitamins and minerals are often overlooked but are fundamental to your pet's well-being. Calcium and phosphorus are vital for strong bones and teeth. B vitamins support metabolism, while antioxidants like vitamin E and selenium help the immune system. For example, older cats may require additional taurine and vitamin supplementation to support heart and eye health. One insight to keep in mind is that over-supplementing can be harmful. Balance is key, so always consult your veterinarian before adding supplements. Hydration is more important than many pet owners realize. Cats in particular have a low thirst drive and may not drink enough water on their own. Proper hydration supports kidney function, joint health, and digestion. Wet food can be a great way to increase water intake in cats, while fresh water should always be available for dogs. A simple tip: encourage your pet to drink by using a pet fountain, as running water often entices them more than still water in a bowl. Understanding age-specific nutritional needs is also crucial. Puppies and kittens need nutrient-dense food for growth and development, while senior pets often require diets lower in calories but higher in specific nutrients to support joints and cognitive health. An example: a senior golden retriever named Buddy experienced joint stiffness and decreased activity until his owner switched him to a senior formula rich in glucosamine and chondroitin. Within months, Buddy's mobility improved, and he was playing fetch again. Tailoring your pet's diet to their life stage prevents deficiencies and supports long-term health. Lastly, let's discuss special dietary needs and allergies. Just like humans, pets can have food sensitivities, intolerances, or allergies. Common triggers include wheat, corn, or certain proteins. Symptoms may include itchy skin, digestive upset, or lethargy. One approach is an elimination diet under veterinary guidance, which can help identify and remove problem ingredients. Proactive monitoring and adjusting your pet's diet based on their health and responses ensures optimal nutrition and minimizes discomfort. To illustrate how these principles come together, consider the story of Max, a mixed breed dog with chronic skin problems and low energy. By gradually adjusting his diet to include high-quality proteins, balanced fats, whole grain carbohydrates, and essential vitamins, and ensuring he stayed hydrated, Max transformed. His coat became glossy, he had more stamina for walks, and his overall mood improved. This shows that a well-balanced diet doesn't just prevent problems, it enhances every aspect of a pet's life. To recap, pet nutrition involves understanding proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, hydration, age-specific needs, and potential allergies. When these elements are balanced, your pet isn't just surviving, they're thriving. Feeding your pet thoughtfully can lead to a longer, happier, healthier life. And here's the mic drop line: a well-nourished pet isn't just a healthy pet, it's a happy companion who shares more joy, energy, and love every single day. For even more tips, techniques, and practical examples on this topic, check out HowExpert Guide to Pets, available at Amazon, Audible, Barnes and Noble, Google, Kobo, Apple, Spotify, and all major bookstores as an ebook, paperback, hardback, and audiobook. HowExpert publishes how-to guides on all topics from A to Z. Visit howexpert.com to learn more.